Welcome to day 3 of resetting your nervous system. I'm curious how the last 2 days went. Please feel free to post in the Facebook group or to share with me any comments you have so far and any questions. So, we are going to begin with setting an intention for the remaining 8 days of this and beyond. So, what I'd love for you to do is put your hands over your heart and close your eyes. And I'd love for you to think about what it would feel like at the end of this. What does resetting your nervous system feel like and look like to you? What would you imagine that you might be able to do on the other side of this that you aren't doing now? So just take a moment, set the intention, notice that version of you after your nervous system is reset, and you can do whatever you want to do, that freedom. So I'm going to just take a moment. Now, if you can, just imagine a scene of something that you might be doing that you're not doing now. And as you notice that scene, step into it. Step into that body of you that's there, the calm being, noticing whatever you're doing. Be in that body and notice how you feel doing the activity that you're doing. Just take a moment of that and notice how good that feels. Notice that feeling and let it radiate through your whole body. And now just turn the volume up of that, turn up the brightness, turn up the intensity of the good feeling. Notice that. And let it just light you up from inside. Whatever it is, it might be calm, it might be excitement, whatever that feeling is. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. And then come on back here now. Awesome. So now I'm going to ask you to get up and do the cross crawl along with the exercise. If you have any issues with standing, you can do it seated. You can just kind of do it with just right in your seat right now, whatever works for you. So I'm going to play that now. Awesome. I hope that went well. So what we're going to do today is do some tapping on releasing that shock to your system, that actually kind of daily shock in a way that happened with all the things that happened during the pandemic, all the lockdown, all the fear, all that stuff. So just the kind of the everything that got your fight and flight amygdala engaged. And we're going to start by doing a technique that traces your triple warmer meridian backwards. And this is something you can do anytime. It's a really great thing to do when you're feeling panicky or stressed. Basically, the meridian correctly runs from your fourth finger. If you're going to use your hand like a magnet, runs from your fourth finger up your arm. Just trace your arm, just where you'd imagine that go, up your shoulder. It goes around behind your ear and just to your temple. So it does that on both sides. And what we're going to do here is trace it backwards to calm it down. So you're going to do it 3 times on each side. Let's just start here. Just trace around your ear. It's very soothing. Down your arm to your 4th finger. And then I like to just pull it off. So do that 3 times. Hopefully I won't get entangled with my hair here. 3 times. And on the other side. And just down that arm. Around that. Out to your 4th finger. Around the ear. Over your shoulder. Out to the 4th finger. I do that 3 times and the 3rd time or the 4th time. Okay. So now let's do a little tapping. Okay, so actually what we're going to do in light of needing to calm that system, sometimes tapping can be stimulating. So what we're going to do is tap and breathe. So this isn't it's a version of tapping that's super gentle, and it's great to do on kids or any time you need a really deep calm. So instead of tapping on the side of your hand like this, you're just going to hold it and you're going to take a breath. So I'm just going to say the statement out loud. So just hold it, even though, and just say this out loud, even though my system really got lit up throughout the pandemic, I'm really okay now, whether or not I think so. It's got to like address that mental stuff that's going on. And now take a breath as you're holding that point. Awesome. And I'm going to switch hands again, just kind of, you can just rub it a little bit or just hold it. Even though I really need to calm my nervous system down. Something got in a pattern of kind of lockdown. I deeply acknowledge everything I've been through and that all of us have been through. Take another breath. And you'll see this is a really calming. You're also engaging everything by breathing. And now just touching the top of your head. You can use 1 hand, 2 hands, just that point right up there. I give myself permission to now release all that tension and stress that I encountered sometimes daily over the course of these past years. Take a deep breath. Okay, inside the eyebrow. My fight or flight or freeze part really got engaged, and I honor and acknowledge that my system was trying to take care of me as best it could. Take another breath. Some side of the eye. Everything I've been through this past couple years, 2, 3 years with the pandemic, with the stress, everything this is, I acknowledge it now. It really happened. Take a breath. Awesome. Under the eye. All of this happened, and I'm here now. I made it through. I'm okay. And it's time that my system can relax now. Take a breath. Now under the nose. I may have developed some coping mechanisms. I acknowledge those and honor the role they played for me now. And another breath. Chin. I'm really okay now. And it's time for my nervous system to relax and let that past go. And take a breath. Collarbone area. What if I'm really, really okay and safe now? And a breath. under the arm. I ask my nervous system and my amygdala, all the parts of me that went into high alert to keep me safe, to protect me. I ask my system to relax now because I am safe. And a breath. Okay, the wrist points. Actually, I'm going to have you hold just about 3 fingers here, or from here to here, the points right in the middle, on both hands, middle finger to middle finger, like this. Get your palms together, so whatever's comfortable, and just hold them in your lap. I am safe now. It's okay for my system to relax and release all the stuff in there for the last few years, gently, easily, in a way that's in my best interest. And take a deep breath. And now just holding these points, this is pericardium 6. We're going to take a few more deep breaths. And I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to think of the word calm. See it spelled there in front of you. Feel it. And take a breath. Breathe in the word calm. And notice how that feels. And now notice the word peace. See it in front of you. And now breathe it in. And finally, notice the word safe. See it in front of you. And now I want you to see that word expand and maybe multiply and be all around you, surrounding you, like a beautiful, safe, lovely, soft, wonderful, cozy bubble, just littered with the word safe everywhere. And notice yourself in the middle of it. And take a breath and breathe it in like it's pulsing around you. You can come in and out and remain in that bubble. And in. And a really nice long exhale and out. Okay. That is our session for today. I'll see you tomorrow. There's also the extra bonus of listening to the audio if you'd like to listen to that. It's really helpful. And I also suggest doing the cross crawl again. And anytime today, if it occurs to you to hold this or to trace your meridians backwards, you can continue to do that throughout this 10 days and beyond. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.